Our Lady of Bellefonte Hospital was named one of the 2016 Best Places to Work in Kentucky. Not only a great place for health care, but an excellent place to work, too.
WLGC-FM, Greeno, Ashland, Huntington is the all-new Cool Hits 105.7, playing the greatest songs of all time.
Cool Hits 105.7.
Cool Hits 105.7 and CoolHits1057.com now presents the Winter Circle Auto Exchange Dirt Track Show. Tonight's show is brought to you by Winter Circle Auto Exchange, Atomic Speedway, Conley Trucking, Portsmouth Raceway Park, GCP Engines, Premier Precast, Clark's Pump and Shops of the Tri-State, Willard Speedway, Poskey's Performance Parts, and Wagner Rental and Supply. Now get ready to talk dirt track racing with your host of the Winter Circle Auto Exchange, Dirt Track Dickie Tiller.
Good evening, fans. Dickie Tiller here in the studios of Cool Hits 105.7. Glad to have you along. Been off a couple weeks and glad to be back in the studios facing out Winchester Avenue with cars zooming by. A beautiful, beautiful sunny evening here in Ashland, Kentucky. And we're so very glad to have you along tonight listening here on Cool Hits 105.7, or you're listening on the CoolHits1057.com or your app, your mobile app. If you don't have that mobile app, you can go to the App Store, download it, Cool Hits 105.7, download our free app. You can take us with you everywhere we go. Not only do we broadcast 7 high schools, football, basketball, a couple baseball schools as well, we are your home for the Winter Circle Auto Exchange Dirt Track Show. No one else can bring you the Winter Circle Auto Exchange Dirt Track Show except all of us here at Cool Hits, and we're so very glad to have you along this evening. We got some exciting things happening. Had a couple races to report on, and some big races over this July 4th weekend. We're going to talk about those races and look at what happened this past weekend in racing as well. Josh McGuire is here. Our special guest this evening is Kevin Terry. And also we'll have a few phone calls. Rick Phillips will be calling in tonight. Also have a special guest going to call in tonight from up in Ohio as well. And we may give away something. Who knows? We may try to give away some pit passes this evening. Got a big extravaganza, limited late model extravaganza coming up at Portsmouth Raceway Park this coming Saturday. And Kevin's going to is stepping in here starting the next break to tell us all about that. And I'll welcome in Josh McGuire here in this next break. I'm Dickie Tiller. This is the Winter Circle Auto Exchange Dirt Track Show right here on the Cool Hits Sports Network.
Need a new vehicle? Then see Winter Circle Auto Exchange on 13th Street in Ashland. At Winter Circle, bad credit is not a problem because they have guaranteed credit approval. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 10 to 4. Call 606-325-9970 or online, wintercircleautoexchange.net. Let the Winter Circle help you rebuild your credit and make a winner out of you. That's the Winter Circle Auto Exchange, 4560 13th Street, Ashland. Phone 606-325-9970.
There's people who care where I'm going and good friends who welcome me home. So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road. And with a full tank of freedom, find your own highway. We'll take you wherever you go.
Marathon, fueling the American spirit.
The Clark's Pump and Shop Marathons of the Tri-State, supplied by the John W. Clark Oil Company. Return, refresh, refuel.
The area's largest supplier of precast concrete is Premier Precast in Ironton. Premier Precast has concrete for underground utilities as well as storm drains and sewage, including vaults, catch basins, and manholes. For more information, call 740-533-3333. That's 740-533-3333. Premier Precast Concrete, serving the area with pride and a proud supporter of Terry Racing of Ironton. That's Premier Precast, 317 Heckler Street in Ironton.
If you like dirt track racing, visit Atomic Speedway in Chillicothe for the best in 410 sprints, late models, modified, sport mods, and street stocks every Saturday night. Gates open at 4 with the super late models, 6 p.m. for hot laps and modifieds with street stocks, and sport mods at 6:30. Admission is $12 for 12 and up and free for everyone else. Pit admission is $15 for those under 12, $30 for everyone else. Phone 740-703-9749 or go online, atomicspeedway.net.
The Dirt Track Show. Cool Hits 105.7.
Welcome back to the studios of Cool Hits 105.7. Dwayne Elliott in the house. The Vampires here this evening. Glad to have him along with us. Dwayne, so glad that you're finally back in the studios with us. Turn yourself on.
I know. I mute myself. See.
I know you're muted, but now you're back on. Josh McGuire in the house. Josh McGuire, say hello.
What would be a Monday without me sitting here in the Cool Hits 105.7 studio?
Well, occasionally it does happen.
With Welcome to Moe's as my meal.
And we had Moe's tonight. Randy and the gang takes care of us every Monday night from the Moe's Southwest Grill here in Ashland. Stop by. What was that again?
Welcome to Moe's! That would be it.
Yeah. Randy and the gang takes care of us at Moe's Southwest Grill. And stop by and see him. I actually had the Billy Baru. And Kevin had Josh's Joey Jr. Actually, Marcus had
special by
Josh's Joey Jr. by Tyler.
Just go in and tell Tyler, fix whatever you fix for yourself, and that's what I want.
Yeah, fix whatever Josh McGuire gets every Monday night, and he takes care of it. Was it pretty good?
It was.
Was it the same?
Great.
Was it the same?
Yes.
Had two same.
Yes, two same. Yeah.
It's pretty good. I don't even know what's on it, but it's good.
Yep. Hey, Kevin, say hello to everybody. This is Kevin Terry with us tonight.
Hey, everybody.
And he's filling in tonight. I guess you got the notice today that you had to be here, right?
I did. My twin brother Evan out on vacation, so filling in for him this evening.
He's on special assignment.
Special assignment.
Yeah, we don't say vacation. We just say special assignment.
He's on special assignment, and is he going to be home? Is he going to be at the races this weekend?
He's supposed to be at the races, so we'll see. Maybe I can have some time to make sure that my car is better than his.
Yeah,
I would definitely make sure your car is better than his, because this weekend is the limited late model extravaganza brought to you by Premier Precast.
We tried to do that last year, and it rained.
It did every week. I think it never did happen last year, did it?
It never did. Rain just kept on coming, and just never happened.
Mm-hmm.
So this year you've got, Kevin, how much is it to win?
We're going to pay $2,000 for the winner, $1,250 for second, $650 for third, and $300 for fourth place, $100 to start.
Josh McGuire's got his limited late all ready to go, don't you, Josh?
Actually, I do. I got I have a car that'll be there. I hope it wins.
So $2,000 to win. It's the limited late model extravaganza sponsored by Premier Precast. That's coming up this coming Saturday at the Portsmouth Raceway Park, and it's something that you guys have worked hard at to get going, isn't it?
You know, I think it's like the 6th or 7th year we've had the Premier Precast race. It's been super. Every year we're getting a little bit more money involved. Larger classes coming in there, and this year we're going to really step it up a notch. With the big money we're paying out, it's going to be, I think, just going to draw in a lot of racers. But we're going to do something different. We're going to have a $250 for hard charger. We're going to pay $250 for hot laps. So we're going to have a fast time.
Whoa, how's that work? $250 for hot laps?
Or $250 for your fast time qualifiers.
Okay. You need to clarify that, because everybody be expecting $250 to get out there to hot lap.
Sorry, Portsmouth.
So $250 for the hard charger.
Correct.
$250 bonus for fast time qualifying.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Broke my headphones.
Well, you break those about once a week, and you're only here once a week.
Sorry, buddy. It's gonna be a large scale event, right?
It's great.
We're thinking a lot of limited late models. Talking to Kevin earlier about that, we think we'll have a good car count for the limited late models.
Yeah, I believe so. I think this year we were averaging about 20 cars a night, so we're looking at hopefully around 30, 35 cars.
So if you have a late model and you have a steel block,
come on out.
Come on. The only rule, steel blocked.
Steel block, and it has Portsmouth rules. I'll be running D55 tires, but everything else is the same as the late model.
Mm-hmm. And they will be running late models as well.
Correct. They'll be running late models, sport mods, modifieds, and bombers.
So a complete show.
Complete show.
To go along with this extravaganza sponsored by Premier Precast for the limited late models. $2,000 to win, $1,250 for second. He said $650 for third, $300 for fourth. Great pay out $250 for fifth. It pays $100 to start, and some chances with some bonus money. Fast qualifier, he said, hard charger award. All those things are fantastic, and it's all happening at Portsmouth Raceway Park. Regular admission and everything?
It is. Regular admission, $25 for the pits. I think it's $12 for grandstands. So bring your family out and really have a good time and watch some great racing, some great limited cars. Put on a good show for you.
We'll give away a pit pass here tonight, so you want to keep listening. We'll give away one free pit pass to Portsmouth Raceway Park, and you can go in and take a gander, take a good look at all these limited late models that will be in the house, and these late models, modified, sport mods, and bombers. Always a good crowd of race cars at Portsmouth Raceway Park, and that all goes imp on Saturday, right? Saturday is the extravaganza. Weather looks pretty good, so we're excited.
We're very excited. I think the weather's going to hold up, and no rain, and it's going to be a great show.
Turn Josh off. He's over there making noise.
Could you hear that? I hope you couldn't hear that.
Yeah, he's working on his headset. So
I had to do a quick.
So go ahead and mute him, and then he'll be off for a while.
I'm back. I got it done now.
Right.
I'm fast like that. Almost like fast like a tire change.
So we're talking about July the 16th at Portsmouth Raceway Park. It's the limited late model extravaganza sponsored by Premier Precast Products. And Kevin Terry is here tonight. He's filling in for his brother that's out on special assignment. He's probably listening tonight, right?
I guarantee he is.
So hello, Mr. Terry. Glad you're listening this evening, and out on special assignment, and we'll see him. I guess he'll be back Saturday, right?
He'll be back Saturday. 58 machine will be one to contend with, but I think
he had a little bit of.
Has the 58 machine been very fast this
season? He's been very fast, but he's had some bad luck. Lady Luck's not his side right now, but they'll turn around. Terry Racing will be in the house presenting.
But the 97 machine.
The 97 machine will be a force.
Of Kevin Terry.
Yeah, you know what usually happens on our show. I mean, it don't always happen this way.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. You're good.
I got to tell everybody now.
No.
I want to.
Okay, go ahead.
Usually, whoever the special guest is, they always run very well. I mean, like we had Steve Francis on one time, and he won a $10,000 race the next week. And we had Eddie Carey Jr. on. Then he went up to the North and South and won that year. So was it North South? I think it was something big.
North South 100 is 50,000.
I mean, it was pretty big.
No pressure.
So
2,000 would be great for Terry Racing.
So that would be really cool. So I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes.
We'll come out to Portsmouth.
We had did we have Zach on here last year?
Jacob Crenute came on and he won Portsmouth. Week later,
one of the Pendletons. Who did we have on last year?
Zach Pendleton.
Zach was on, and then he
Bomber Racing Extraordinaire at Portsmouth Raceway Park. He wins every week.
He's winning the last three. I
know. He's fast. He's fast right now.
You're talking about the 58 car. He kind of had some problems this past Saturday, didn't he?
Yeah, he was running very well. Running for second. Just got into a little skirmish there, tore it up a little bit. But I think with some hard work, dedication. After he comes off a special assignment, that car will be ready. So
he needs some hammer work then, huh?
Some hammer work.
Ought to be some special assignments going on while he's on vacation.
I think it might be some hammer time.
Some hammer time.
Hammer time. Okay. All right. And that's going on. It's July the 16th, fans. It's this coming Saturday night, and it's at Portsmouth Raceway Park. And again, it's the limited late model extravaganza sponsored by Premier Precast. $2,000 to win. It's a lot of great payouts. Pays out great through the field. $100 to start with some hard charger award, $250 for that, and a fast time at $250. It's going to be a lot of fun. Going to be a lot of limited late models, we believe, show up for that, and a regular program. So great opportunity to go on out to Portsmouth Raceway Park this coming Saturday night. We'll step out, take a break, come back, and we'll look at some points at Portsmouth Raceway Park, and we'll start out with the limited late model points down at Portsmouth Raceway Park. When we return, this is the Winner's Circle Auto Exchange Dirt Track Show right here on Cool Hits 105.7.
Conley Trucking, located in Portsmouth, has been serving the tri-state area since 1975 with our fleet of 50-plus units. Specializing in commercial and residential hauling, Conley Trucking's impressive fleet of trucks handles all types of aggregate materials, including concrete, asphalt, limestone, concrete sand, mason sand, bunker sand, gravel, dirt, coal, grain, and salt. As we have grown throughout the years, so has our service area, as we currently serve the states of Ohio, Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. A proud sponsor of Conley Motorsports, call 740-776-7634 Conley Trucking. Dave Poskey's Performance Parts stock a full line of components to build pure stock, modified, semi-late, late model dirt, asphalt race cars, street performance, and drag cars too. Dave Poskey Performance Parts is located just off I-77 at West Virginia State Route 47 in Parkersburg, West Virginia. At Dave Poskey Performance Parts, they're committed to selling you the right part at a fair price and making sure you get it on time. For more information, call 1-800-430-7223. Open Monday through Thursday, 9 to 6, Friday and Saturdays, 9 to 4, closed on Sunday. That's Dave Poskey's Performance Parts.
You want the best racing engines? You want over 25 years of experience? Then you want GCP engines. We build engines that win for a number of competitors like World of Outlaws, NHRA, IHRA, Lucas Oil Late Models, and NTPA. We do custom race engines, engine balance, and custom cylinder headwork. Call 606-928-3439 or connect online at gcpengines.com. Only 5 minutes from the Flying J in Cannonsburg at 17721 Bear Creek Road. Be a part of the winning team, the GCP team.
The Dirt Track Show. Cool Hits 105.7.
Back out at Cool Hits 105.7. And we're so glad to have you along tonight here on the Winter Circle Auto Exchange Dirt Track Show. We're looking at some limited late model points at Portsmouth Raceway Park. And Kevin was telling me with a good run for him, he's in the top 10. He's probably around 7th. I've got the top 5 officially here, but Kevin believes he's around 7th. And to be 7th at Portsmouth means that you've ran pretty good this year.
Oh, heck yeah. I've ran really well. Probably the best I've ever run in my racing career. So 2 top 5s, 2 top 10s. I had missed a week because I was on special assignment.
Mm-hmm.
But, the car is doing really, really well. I've had a lot of help. I've got a crew, Danny Daniels, Tommy, my brother Evan, my dad, my son, really out there helping me get the car ready every week, and that's a challenge some weeks, but it's been really good. Really can't complain, and just look forward for this weekend to really show the fans out there what 97 and Terry Racing's all about. So
now,
all right.
your son, how much is he liking racing right now?
He doesn't like racing that well. He likes to watch, but he's 14, and the Xbox means a lot to him right now. So
I see. It usually is the case right about that age.
It is. It's
Josh. It's still the case for Josh. So,
if only I could claim that to be true, it would be a lot easier of a day.
Looking at the points here, Cameron Logan on the top of the points from Catlettsburg, Kentucky, 405. He's the points leader in the limited late models at the moment. Number 2 is Mike Myers from Ohio with 350. Third is Joe Whitt from Memphis, Ohio. 4th is Evan Terry. You know him?
I know him. He's a pretty good guy.
And if you're running 7th and running pretty good, Evan's 4th, and he must be doing pretty decent. I mean, I know you said he's had some bad luck, but still he's 4th in the points. He's ran pretty good this year.
I believe Evan should have had a couple wins already this year, but like I said, just a little bad luck here and there. But he's still a very, very good car to contend with.
And he's 4th with 340, so only 10 points between him and second place there for points. And then Ronnie Whitt 5th rather, for the Portsmouth Raceway Park Limited Late. Let's stop here. We've got a caller here on the line. We need to talk to him really fast. Caller, are you there?
I'm here, Dickie. How you doing this evening?
Hey, is this Rick?
This is Rick Phillips.
Hey, Rick Phillips from the Winter Circle Auto Exchange, talking limited late models here. Rick, big show coming up at Portsmouth Raceway Park. It's the limited late model extravaganza, and something you're going to go see, right?
Yes, I will. I love watching the limited lates. That's a really good class and a lot of action and a whole lot of talent coming up.
That's this coming Saturday. It's all sponsored by Premier Precast and Products, and it's limited late, pays $2,000 to win. You got a late model there in your garage with a steel block in it, ready to go, right?
Yes, I do.
All right, there you go. There's your chance.
Hey, if you're going to pull it out, you might as well head to the big show with it. Don't worry about a regular race for your debut night, Rick Phillips. Just go ahead and hit the biggest one of the year and see how you stack up.
Yeah, start out with a big one. That'd be good.
If you're going to be a bear, be a grizzly bear, right?
Yeah, you might as well. Hey, listen, the Winter Circle Auto Exchange, you got a great deal for us, I know, this evening, right?
Yes, well, I had one deal, and the deal that I intended on giving everybody today, it left this afternoon.
Uh-oh.
So I've had to come up with another deal of the day, a wow deal of the day, because Miss Linda Diedrich, she was the one that took advantage of this one wow deal of the day. So the new one that we have now is a 2011 Yamaha V-Star with 2,500 miles on it.
Wow.
For $2,650.
That's a pretty good deal. Josh McGuire, do you need a V?
A Yamaha V-Star with 2,500 miles on it.
Yes.
That's not very many miles.
No, not very many at all. It's been garage kept, one owner. Really sharp bike. I mean, somebody wanting a really nice bike to start out on, or something. It's a 650.
Hey, did I see Uncle Si on that motorcycle this afternoon?
You did. We do have the man, Uncle Si, at the Winter Circle now. He can do more than just drink iced tea.
I mean, it's not the Uncle Si, but it kind of looks like Uncle Si.
Well, he's the Uncle Si of Winter Circle. And, he's got a beard down to his belt loop, and, just the coolest old Harley guy in the world that can really wrench us.
I thought I seen him going down 60 today on the V.
You saw him on another bike that we just sold.
Oh, never mind. Then you just keep selling things.
We did. We've had a really good day today. The Lord's blessed us today to sell, a lot of vehicles and meet a lot of good people.
Yeah. Okay. So tell us again about the big deal, or the second big deal, the deal that counts for everybody listening. If you're looking for a good vehicle, at college coming up, you're looking for a vehicle for your kid to go to college on, something reliable. A good deal today. This, of course, the motorcycle may not be what you want to send your kid off to college, but if you're looking for a good deal, tell us the big deal of the day.
The big deal of the day is the 2011 Yamaha V-Star. 2,500 miles on this rascal. Beautiful, loaded in chrome. Just going to have to come and see it to believe it, and just ask for Uncle Si. He loves to show you those bikes. He's a bike man.
All right, Rick, thanks. And if you are out there and you're sending somebody to college and you are needing a good vehicle, something dependable, you want to send your kid off to college in, you got those as well, and you got them here in Ashland or in Paintsville, right?
Yes, we've got a good selection right now of vehicles, affordable vehicles, and also vehicles, like you're talking about for kids to go to college, economical on fuel, insurance, and just an absolute great, we've got some great deals. And, financing is not an issue because we can and will finance every one that comes in.
And that's the Winter Circle Auto Exchange, 4560 13th Street, right here in Ashland. Give them a call, 606-325-9970. Rick, before you go, one more time, the second big deal of the day.
The second big deal of the day is a 2011 Yamaha V-Star, 2,500 miles on it for only $2,650.
All right. Thanks, Rick. Give him a call, 606-325-9970. Thanks for talking to us, buddy, and we'll see you at the racetrack. Is he gone? Thanks for talking to us, buddy. And we'll see you at the racetrack. Dwayne done hung up on you, so you're gone. So let's take a break, Dwayne. Don't hang up on me yet. This is the Winter Circle Auto Exchange Dirt Track Show. Come back. We'll look at some more points from Portsmouth Raceway Park with Kevin Terry and Josh McGuire. I'm Dickie Tiller on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Enjoy racing every Saturday night at Portsmouth Raceway Park. Gates open at 4. Racing starts at 7:30. Enjoy late models, modifieds, K-Limited late models, and bombers. Admission is $12 for ages 13 and up, $5 for 7 to 12-year-olds, 6 years and under, admitted free. Pit passes only $25. Dirt track racing at its finest every Saturday night at Portsmouth Raceway Park. Take US 52 west from Portsmouth and follow the signs. Portsmouth Raceway Park, home of the 35th Annual Dirt Track World Championship.
Need a new vehicle? Then see Winter Circle Auto Exchange on 13th Street in Ashland. At Winter Circle, bad credit is not a problem because they have guaranteed credit approval. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 10 to 4. Call 606-325-9970 or online, wintercircleautoexchange.net. Let the Winter Circle help you rebuild your credit and make a winner out of you. That's the Winter Circle Auto Exchange, 4560 13th Street, Ashland. Phone 606-325-9970.
There's people who care where I'm going, and good friends who welcome me home. So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road. And with a full tank of freedom, find your own highway, we'll take you wherever you go.
Marathon, fueling the American spirit.
The Clark's Pump and Shop Marathons of the Tri-State, supplied by the John W. Clark Oil Company. Return, refresh, refuel.
It's springtime, and that means time to get the yard work done. Wagner Rental and Supply can help with affordable prices on all the equipment you need, like landscape bed edgers, sod cutters, trenchers, brush clippers, stump cutters, pressure washers, paint sprayers, boom lifts, and more. Get the equipment you need from Wagner Rental and Supply in Ashland, New Boston, Jackson, and Chillicothe, or online, WagnerRental.com.
Your Tri-State Rental Supermarket, Wagner Rental and Supply.
The Dirt Track Show. Cool Hits 105.7.
Josh thumping on the desk here. Of course, you can hear that in the background.
Welcome back to Cool Hits 105.7, the Dirt Track Show, brought to you by Winner's Circle Auto Exchange.
You know, not what I was going to say, but I guess you covered all the ground okay.
Well, you know, we couldn't have no dead air going for a minute.
I was listening to you thumping on the desk.
I was playing to the beat, my friend.
Yeah. Points from Portsmouth Raceway Park Bomber Division. Looks like Shane Pendleton is on top. Zach Pendleton is second. Rick Butler third. Wayne Hughes fourth. And Lloyd Conrad Newman rounds out the top five of the Bomber Division for points. And the late model division looks like Nick Bocook is on top of Wheelersburg, Ohio. And second is Shannon Thornberry. Third is Kenny Christie. R.J. Conley is fourth. And then Josh Bocook is fifth. Delmas Conley, by the way, is sixth in the late models. Limited lates we just talked about. So we already covered the limited late model points. Modifieds at Portsmouth Raceway Park. Irvin Vance rounds out the top at 420. He's the leader. Adam Colley is second. Jeremy Rayburn is third. Brian Skaggs fourth. And Luke Jordan rounds out the top five. Sport Mod Division at Portsmouth Raceway Park. Emily Jordan is on top. She's the leader. William Baldridge is second. Brianna Robinson is third. And Jimmy Spillman is fourth in the Sport Mod Division at Portsmouth Raceway Park. Don't forget, coming up, we've talked to Kevin about it. It's the big Premier Precast limited late model extravaganza. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of cars, good payout. And the Terry guys have worked really hard at this. I know you guys are excited. And we just need people to come out and see some good racing, right?
That's correct. I mean, we just need folks to come out, and I think you'll be really amazed of what a steel block car can do.
Mm-hmm.
We're so much close to a regular late model, just a little bit heavier, and but just a whole lot more excitement.
A lot. So that's going on this coming Saturday, right?
That's correct.
And the gates open, I think, at 4:00. And looks like this is the extravaganza for the limited lates. Then on the 23rd at Portsmouth Raceway Park, the Boss Sprints are in the house. And that's going to be late models, UMP Modifieds, and Bombers with the Boss Sprint cars. I guess limited lates takes a week off that week, don't they?
We do. We get a special assignment for a week to go somewhere else or take a break. So.
And then the 30th, to end out the month, the Bombers Shootout by Weaver Gas and Oil. And then some big shows coming up in August as well. September, of course, is the Pepsi 60 River Day Rumble. Lucas Oil guys will be back in town for $12,000 to win. And then October is the big Dirt Track World Championships, the 36th annual, $100,000 to win. A lot going on at Portsmouth Raceway Park. So what we're talking about, though, is this coming Saturday night. It's the limited late model extravaganza. And you'll want to be a part of that. Get there early to get you a good seat. There'll be a lot of cars, we believe, in the pits. You want to get there soon and get a great seat. We're going to give away a pit pass here before we leave out of here, so you can go down the pit, say hello to Kevin. You have time to talk, don't you, Kevin?
I have time to talk. Come on down. I'll sign autographs, give out some pictures.
Yeah.
Come on out. Anytime you want to come see me off the racetrack, I'm at Rural King in Canonsburg, Kentucky. So come out and visit your Rural King as well.
Portsmouth Raceway Park last Saturday night on the late model Josh McGuire. Delmas Conley, one of your heroes.
Oh, did Delmas win?
Again, yeah.
I mean, who'd have thunk it?
Yeah, Delmas Conley.
You cannot stop Delmas Conley. 74 years old and still winning dirt late model races at Portsmouth Raceway Park. It's hard to believe.
That's amazing. He's fast about anywhere he goes, and he's real fast at Portsmouth. And what do you think about Delmas Conley, Kevin?
I think if I'm driving a normal vehicle at 74, I'll be good to go. But at 74 years old and wheeling the car like he does is absolutely phenomenal. And it's just a really, really great show to watch when he's out on the track.
He gets faster with age.
I believe so.
He
I
gets
think he
faster
really,
with age.
He showed them. He showed everybody how to do it Saturday night. So he was great. Great show to watch.
How's the track Saturday, Kevin?
Track was actually
it slick.
It was good bite, a little rough, but it had some good traction in it. I think with the water we've had in the last 2 months, it's kept it hydrated.
So you could get wide open, huh?
Wide open.
Feel that horsepower.
Yeah.
You like wide open at Portsmouth, Josh?
Wide open at Portsmouth is like my favorite racing time of it being in my race car. Would be when Portsmouth was fast, like in hot laps or qualifying, when you got to just put it on the mat and just put it on the floor and just go as fast as you can. That's like the greatest feeling ever in a race car. And you could actually feel the horsepower. You can feel the speed increase down the straightaway. A lot of times you don't feel all that power. You don't feel it. You don't feel yourself set in your seat. And that's sometimes that you could. You feel that big G load on you and feel like you're sitting on the right side of the car because it's just got you strung way over there. But it was awesome.
Sounds like a race car driver thing, Kevin.
I believe he has some experience in that.
It's hard to explain.
I never feel that in the grandstand.
It's hard to explain in the grandstands of how much fun that is.
Occasionally you get a big piece of mud this side of the head, but
Well, things happen.
But that's kind of cool though. That's why if you go to a dirt track race, sooner or later you're going to get some mud on you. So.
Mud it's part of it. That's the fun part.
It's dirt, not mud. It's dirt.
Delmas Conley wins at Portsmouth Raceway Park. Nick Bocook was second this past Saturday night. R.J. Conley was third. The Conley was 2 out of 3 in the top 3 there. Robbie Lewis rounded out the fourth place finish, and Kenneth Howe rounded out the fifth place. Adi Schwartz was 6th. Josh Bocook, followed by Kenny Christie, Charlie Jude, J.T. Conley. Another Conley there, 3 in the top 10. Avery Terry was 11th. Mills, Breeding, Wagner, and Thornberry rounded out the 15th, all the way down to 15th position. Josh McGuire looking to modifies. Looky here, Irvin Vance, he gets out on top in the P20 car in the A main this past Saturday night.
I think he's won 2 in a row now.
He's had a few chances to win there at Portsmouth, hasn't he?
Yeah, show veteran Irvin Vance. I believe he's won 2 races in a row. Possibly 3, but definitely 2.
Yep, Vance on top. Skaggs was second. Cooper was third. Back was fourth. And then Colley rounded out the top 5. Luke Jordan, Jimmy Barnett, Jody Pickett, David McWilliams, and is this Bellew, I guess? Rounded out the top 10. LeMaster, then McCain, Jacobs, Hamilton, Bender, Brady, LeMaster, Jimmy Adams, Wright, and Smith rounded out the top 20. A lot of modifieds there in that A main, Josh McGuire.
Yeah, they had 23 cars in the feature race there Saturday night for the modified class. That's a pretty good count.
Yep. Look at the limited late models. Mike Myers wins the Saturday night feature. Then Logan was second. Then Whitt. Joe Whitt was 4th. Ronnie Whitt was 3rd. Then Joe Whitt. John Melvin rounded out the top 5. Then number 6 in number 97 to 97C, Kevin Terry with a top 10 finish. Almost got in there to 5th. You said you ran really well and was up to 4th.
Oh yeah, the 97 car was really good that night. It was good. Battled for 4th most of the race. Just had a couple blunders there towards the end and got a couple around me, but still finished in the top 10. Good race for me. I was really excited about this race coming up Saturday. So show them the 97 as a top contender.
Why number 97?
Number 97. That's a good question there, Josh. That is the year I was married. So you have to keep your spouse happy. Sometimes they don't much like the racing scheme of things. So way back when I started racing,
that's pretty good, Kevin.
12 years ago, 97 is the year I was married. So 19 years, honey.
Huh? That's pretty awesome. Say, honey, I thought of you all night long. Huh? Around the track.
97.
97.
Huh?
Well, there's always a story. There's always a story into how guys come into their numbers.
Yeah.
and usually it's a pretty good one.
What about the sport mods, Josh McGuire?
They were there.
We see Brian Sammons Jr. gets the win. Emily Jordan was second. Derek Richmond was third, followed by Danny Hamilton Jr. Then Robert Lunsford rounded out the top 5. And another good count for the sport mods, Josh McGuire.
That print is so little. There's no way I can read that.
I got the top 5 for you.
Yeah, they're the sport mods, my favorite class.
Yeah,
I hope it keeps growing because that's the key to weekly written local racing.
Portsmouth Raceway Park's July the 4th weekend. They raced on the 2nd, and it was all Scott Bloomquist. Turned yet another dominant performance at Portsmouth Raceway Park. And when he comes into town, Josh, I mean, he's fast everywhere he goes. Obviously, he's winning a lot. But when he comes to Portsmouth, he's got it going on, doesn't he?
I can't tell you the last time he lost a race at Portsmouth.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't. Won 4 in a row at Portsmouth? 4 in a row at Portsmouth?
He won his feature. He won his heat race. And then just the July the 2nd.
Finally broke a track record.
Yeah, fast time.
I was a little mad about that. I was a little mad. I was a little mad about the track record.
Did Jackie Boggs break that before? I mean, did he have it a little while?
Not officially.
According here to Chuck Greenslade, he did. And
he did it on there was something about it. It was on a stopwatch and not on the computer and things like that. But anyways.
He was wind assisted.
He was wind assisted. But anyway, Scott Bloomquist has it on a computer timing system, mine was on a computer timing system. And those are the official ones. And so now I'm off the record books at most all of the racetracks, I think, now for track records.
So the Tennessee driver stays in the winner's circle. Scott Bloomquist at Portsmouth Raceway Park on the big Independence 50 and Independence 60. Sorry. And it was a good night of racing. Bloomquist wins with a fast time of 14.129 at Portsmouth Raceway Park. Jared Landers was second. He come from 7th place to finish second. Steve Francis with a good race finished third. Tim McCready was 4th. And then Rod Conley rounds out the top 5. Brandon Shepard moved from 14th to finish 6th. And they said he was up on the high groove, Josh. You like it up on the high groove some, don't you?
He was way up there making his own tracks.
Eddie Carey Jr. after that. Then Jonathan Davenport, Don O'Neill, and Jimmy Owens made up the rest of the top 10. The Modifieds A-Main was a pretty great race as well. Irvin Vance and Jeremy Rayburn battled out, they said, all night long, Josh McGuire.
Yes.
Did you hear about that by any chance? Or let's hear your thoughts on the big battle for the Modifieds.
It was a good race. It was a good race. They ran side by side for quite a while, and I don't think anybody ran anybody else pretty dirty. So
yep,
it was a good one to watch.
So the two went side by side for much of the feature, but never touched. So I heard it was a pretty good race. Justin Cooper, then Tony Dehart, Jody Puckett, and made up the rest of the top 5. McWilliams, Lennox, Hayes, Skaggs, Bender rounded out the top 10. Limited late models, A-Main, Joe Whitt led from flag to flag. Chuck Greenslade's telling me Whitt finished off Cameron Logan to take the win. Dwayne Pick, John Melvin, Evan Terry, Kevin Terry. We know him, Kevin Terry.
Kevin, what happened there? Why couldn't you get around your brother?
Hey, if I had 2 more laps, if I had half a lap, I would have got him.
Half a lap,
I was moving in the right direction, and I was right on his bumper. So I'm getting better every week. And if I can ever beat the 58 straight out, I know I've done something.
Yeah. Kevin Terry after him was Randy Ross, then Cook, Vincent Bender, and then Billy Staker made out the top 10 there in the A-Main for the limited late model. Some great racing that night. Some great racing this coming Saturday night at Portsmouth Raceway Park is the limited late model extravaganza being brought to you by Premier Precast Products. And with that, we'll step out, take a break, come back, and have more for you. This is the Winner's Circle Auto Exchange Dirt Track Show on Cool Hits 105.7.
If you like dirt track racing, visit Atomic Speedway in Chillicothe for the best in 410 sprints, late models, modified, sport mods, and street stocks every Saturday night. Gates open at 4 with the super late models, 6 p.m. for hot laps and modifieds with street stocks, and sport mods at 6:30. Admission is $12 for 12 and up and free for everyone else. Pit admission is $15 for those under 12, $30 for everyone else. Phone 740-703-9749 or go online atomicspeedway.net.
The area's largest supplier of precast concrete is Premier Precast in Ironton. Premier Precast has concrete for underground utilities as well as storm drains and sewage, including vaults, catch basins, and manholes. For more information, call 740-533-3333. That's 740-533-3333. Premier Precast Concrete, serving the area with pride and a proud supporter of Terry Racing of Ironton. That's Premier Precast, 317 Heckler Street in Ironton.
Conley Trucking, located in Portsmouth, has been serving the tri-state area since 1975 with our fleet of 50-plus units. Specializing in commercial and residential hauling, Conley Trucking's impressive fleet of trucks handles all types of aggregate materials, including concrete, asphalt, limestone, concrete sand, mason sand, bunker sand, gravel, dirt, coal, grain, and salt. As we have grown throughout the years, so has our service area, as we currently serve the states of Ohio, Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. A proud sponsor of Conley Motorsports, call 740-776-7634 Conley Trucking.
You want the best racing engines? You want over 25 years of experience? Then you want GCP Engines. We build engines that win for a number of competitors like World of Outlaws, NHRA, IHRA, Lucas Oil Late Models, and NTPA. We do custom race engines, engine balance, and custom cylinder headwork. Call 606-928-3439 or connect online at gcpengines.com. Only 5 minutes from the Flying J in Cannonsburg at 17721 Bear Creek Road. Be a part of the winning team, the GCP team.
The Dirt Track Show. Cool Hits 105.7.
Back out at Cool Hits 105.7. We play the best 60s, 70s, and early 80s every day. Tune us in. You'll love us. And, not a lot of radio stations have a DJ sitting in the window cranking out the tunes like we have at Cool Hits 105.7. Jim Forrest and the gang for the Breakfast Club in the morning. When you get up till about 10 o'clock, you can hear that. They're live here, the Breakfast Club in the studios, and then M.J. McKay steps into the mic, and then after him, Ernie G. Anderson is right here. You call those guys, think of a song you want to hear, they'll put it straight on. They're not taped. They're live right here in the studios, and then in the evenings, it's the vampire, Dwayne Elliott, in the house, and we're so glad to play the best of 60s, 70s, and early 80s, and we're very glad to bring you the Cool Hits Winner's Circle Auto Exchange Dirt Track Show every Monday night. And we have a caller on the phone. I think this young man is from Ohio. He is a go-kart driver. He loves dirt track racing. And it's Kason Fry. Kason, are you there, buddy?
Yes.
How you doing, my friend?
Good.
Hey, first of all, let me just say thank you so much for calling in. And we appreciate you talking to us here on the Dirt Track Show. Been following you for a while on your mom's Facebook account, or your Facebook account, watching you race these go-karts. And you're having a lot of fun. You're winning a lot of races, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell us where you've been racing, buddy.
State Line, Slippery Rock, and Good Hope, kind of.
Yeah, and tell everybody how old you are.
8.
You're 8 years old, and you're racing dirt track. Hey, I got somebody here, Kason, that wants to talk to you, and he wants to say hi to you and ask you some questions. His name is Josh McGuire. Do you know Josh McGuire, Kason?
Yes.
All right, Josh McGuire's here. Josh, take it away, buddy.
What's up, Kamikaze Kason?
Nothing.
Did you have fun this weekend racing?
Yes.
Did you go fast?
Yes.
Like real fast?
Yes.
Tell everybody how you got your number, Kason. How'd you get the number on your car?
Your number backwards?
My number backwards, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same. It's the same color and everything.
Yeah. You're still going blue and orange, aren't you, Kason?
Yep.
What's the fastest of colors? Blue and orange.
Blue and orange.
They're the fastest colors. If your car's blue and orange, it runs faster than any other color.
Yeah, we got a limited late model guy in the house tonight, Kason. You got any orange and blue on your car, Kevin?
Well, I will have orange and blue next year. I guarantee that.
And a Pontiac sticker. If you put a Pontiac sticker on it, makes 18 extra horsepower.
Let me tell you about Kamikaze Kason tonight. Kason Fry here, calling from Ohio. He's 8 years old. He drives the blue and orange 14 car. He's the 2015 Ultimate Kart Series national champion. He's running all over the Southeast. They go somewhere and they race a lot. How do you find time to do all that racing, buddy?
I don't know.
You just love it, right?
I just do it.
You just do it. He said he races. Josh, he's been going to State Line Speedway. He's also that's up in New York occasionally.
Yeah, we've been to State Line.
I mean, he goes all over the place to race. Josh McGuire.
Yes, he does. He's a traveling machine. Kaysen's he's the future of the sport, right? He's the future of dirt track racing.
Yeah.
And you got to start young so you can learn you can learn about racing. And I'm not talking about the sport. I'm talking about the actual activity. Learn what other cars are doing around you on the track. Learn where you need to look, where you need to go. You just learn all those little quick tidbits that become muscle memory as you go along. And the earlier in life that you start that, the faster that becomes muscle memory, and the faster you don't have to worry about making a quick decision. Your body automatically already knows what to do, and that makes you a much better race car driver in the future.
I want to mention this to Kaysen because I've watched some of his films. I'm not trying to be critical of him at all, but I think some of the times that I've seen him have some trouble is he's been faster than everybody else. He just wasn't very patient, and I know sometimes that happens in race car driving. Josh McGuire, would you comment on that?
Sometimes you try to go through a hole a little too quickly, and you need to sit back and kind of watch what's going to happen for a second rather than going on in there. But as racers, you got to go. When you see it, you got to go. And sometimes you bump people, right, Kaysen? Sometimes you got to bump people. So you make a little contact, but as long as nobody crashes, you're okay. Tell them you're sorry if you really didn't mean to do it, and go on for the next race. But Kaysen, is you doing some winning this year?
Yes.
Yes, you are. I got a question for you. Who is your new favorite dirt late model driver now? Who do you cheer for when you go to the races?
Eddie Carrier.
Eddie Carrier.
Oh, Eddie Carrier Jr.
Yep. He was on the show just a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
We had Eddie on the show. Have you seen Eddie lately? Or have you been doing too much racing of your own?
Doing too much racing.
Where is your favorite racetrack?
201.
201 is your favorite racetrack?
Yes.
What about your favorite racetrack to race on?
Eldora Speedway.
Eldora? Did you go to Little E?
Yes.
Oh, man. Little E is awesome. For those that don't know, you have Eldora. You have Big E. And then over in the parking lot side, over by the, off of North Star Road, by the pond, they have Little E, which is the go-kart track of Eldora. And they have a lot of big races. Well, they probably run 3 big races a year, something like that, I think. And that's where you go. And that's your favorite go-kart track, huh?
Yeah.
He's racing in it's called the Red Plate Cone Division, I think, if I'm reading this right. He's also setting 5th, Josh, in the points at Slippery Rock Speedway there in Pennsylvania. I mean, so the kid goes everywhere in races. He has 7, I think it says he has 7 wins this year and a total of on 3 different tracks. So he's really doing great. We just want to wish him the best of luck the rest of the year.
Yes.
And thanks for being a great fan of dirt track racing, of course, Kaysen, and thanks for calling in tonight. And before you get off, maybe your mom or you want to thank some of your sponsors that really help you out throughout the week, right?
I'll help Kaysen with that. This is his mom, Holly. He's got some really good sponsors. We've got all of our family and friends that chip in and help. His grandparents. We have Geo's Boring out of Hubbard, Ohio. We have King Sanitary and RKR Racing with Russ King Racing. And we have CJ and Friends down in Fort Myers, Florida.
All right. It takes a lot of support, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It's the reason we do it is because it's a family. And we travel together and we do everything together.
We hear that with the old guys each and every week. I don't say Kevin's here. I'm not calling him old or nothing, but we hear that with the older guys and now we're hearing it with the younger guys. It's a family thing to do. We appreciate you guys calling in and talking to us, and we just want to wish you the best of luck the rest of the year. Okay, Kaysen?
Thank you.
All right, Kaysen Fry calling us from Ohio. Thank you so much for being on the air with us. And with that being said, we'll step out, take a break, and we'll come back and talk about Atomic Speedway, some results from Atomic Speedway and what's coming up. Bigfoot coming up at Atomic Speedway. And when we come back, this is the Winner's Circle Auto Exchange Dirt Track Show on the Cool Hit Sports Network.
Enjoy racing every Saturday night at Portsmouth Raceway Park. Gates open at 4. Racing starts at 7:30. Enjoy late models, modifieds, K-Limited late models, and bombers. Admission is $12 for ages 13 and up, $5 for 7 to 12-year-olds, 6 years and under, admitted free. Pit passes only $25. Dirt track racing at its finest every Saturday night at Portsmouth Raceway Park. Take US 52 west from Portsmouth and follow the signs. Portsmouth Raceway Park, home of the 35th Annual Dirt Track World Championship.
Need a new vehicle? Then see Winner's Circle Auto Exchange on 13th Street in Ashland. At Winner's Circle, bad credit is not a problem because they have guaranteed credit approval. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 10 to 4. Call 606-325-9970 or online, winnerscircleautoexchange.net. Let the Winner's Circle help you rebuild your credit and make a winner out of you. That's the Winner's Circle Auto Exchange, 4560 13th Street, Ashland. Phone 606-325-9970. It's springtime, and that means time to get the yard work done. Wagner Rental and Supply can help with affordable prices on all the equipment you need, like landscape bed edgers, sod cutters, trenchers, brush clippers, stump cutters, pressure washers, paint sprayers, boom lifts, and more. Get the equipment you need from Wagner Rental and Supply in Ashland, New Boston, Jackson, and Chillicothe, or online, wagnerrental.com.
Your tri-state rental supermarket, Wagner Rental and Supply.
Dave Poske's Performance Parts stock a full line of components to build pure stock, modified, late model dirt, asphalt race cars, street performance, and drag cars too. Dave Poske Performance Parts is located just off I-77 at West Virginia State Route 47 in Parkersburg, West Virginia. At Dave Poske Performance Parts, they're committed to selling you the right part at a fair price and making sure you get it on time. For more information, call 1-800-430-7223. Open Monday through Thursday 9 to 6, Friday and Saturdays 9 to 4, closed on Sunday. That's Dave Poske's Performance Parts.
The Dirt Track Show. Cool Hits 105.7.
Back out at the studios of Cool Hits 105.7. Glad to have you along tonight. Josh McGuire's in the house and Kevin Terry with us tonight. He's been talking about this big limited late model extravaganza. We've been talking about this. And it's all brought to you by Premier Precast. It's Portsmouth Raceway Park this week. We're going to switch gears here a moment, though, and talk about Atomic Speedway down in Chillicothe. Josh, this is a track that's had some really, really big races this year already.
Yes, they have. Atomic Speedway's just been killing it. Just been doing great. And had a couple more races. They had a rain out there on Monday, July the 4th. That was kind of the Night the Stars came out. You know, that was always a big race there to put the Atomic Speedway each year on the 4th, and they got rained out. But other than that, you know, they had some great car counts. Had some great fan counts. And Brad up there is just doing a lot of good things.
Last Saturday, they raced 410 sprints in the house. Had 24 of the 410 sprints. Kevin, you want to get in a sprint car someday?
I'll pass on that one.
Yep, that's what everybody says. Cole Duncan wins the 410 sprints. There was 24 of them in the house. AMRA late models in the house had 23 late models. Dwayne Chamberlain wins big at Atomic Speedway. He was 14.305 fast there at Atomic Speedway, which is going pretty good. A-Main Chamberlain wins it as well. Montgomery was second. Mark Frazier gets a third place finish. Billy Gallion fourth, and Rod Conley rounds out the top five. Had a couple top fives for him here lately in some big shows. Hall was second, Brewer third, Billy Staker, and then Logan, then Shannon, and that rounds out a nice field there in the top 6 or 7 at Atomic Speedway. Modifieds, 29 modifieds in the house. Fast time was Loney. He ends up, is that, I guess it's Loney, with a 15.600. And Dave Jamieson wins the A-Main. Whitman was second. Babst was third. Pendleton rounded out the top 4. Bud Frazier actually was fifth in that modified race. AMRA Sport Mods, 23 Sport Mods, and Portsmouth had about 30 or so, 25 or so. Good count of Sport Mods there in Southern Ohio. AMRA Sport Mods, A main, it was Bob Crace winner. Jamie Adams was second. Kevin Spencer third. And Richard Dollar was fourth. Rounds out the top five. 305 sprints in the house, had 7 of those. And the A main winner was Andy Hill. And 24 enduros at Atomic Speedway. And the winner was Brandon Allen. And a good race count there at Atomic Speedway. Another good car count. I know they had a good crowd as well, as they normally do at Atomic Speedway, Josh.
Yeah, it was a good weekend. They had strong car counts, had good races. I know in the late model feature, Rod Conley that ran fifth spun out and came from the tail. So I mean, it was good racing. You could pass, you could move along. It was slick, top to bottom on it, and you could move in and race anywhere. They said
you liked it slick, didn't you?
Slick KC's a slick Atomic is a pretty good racetrack.
Mm-hmm. A big monster truck meltdown coming up. It's coming up on Wednesday night, July the 13th. Wednesday night, Josh McGuire. After you get out of church, you can run down to Atomic Speedway. For the first time ever, he says in Southern Ohio, Bigfoot will be in the house. You want to drive Bigfoot, don't you?
Oh, how cool would it be to get to drive Bigfoot?
Yeah, Bigfoot will be in the house. Free pit party from 5 to 7:30 with the purchase of general admission ticket. Just go in, get a general admission ticket, free pit party from 5 to 7:30. Kids and under is free. Kids 6 to 12 is $10. Adults $20. Bigfoot in the house Wednesday, July the 13th.
Don't forget
Atomic Speedway.
You got Bounty Hunter too, man. Did you not used to watch Monster Trucks?
No.
No, he says no. Okay. Bounty Hunter.
Kevin, did you watch the Monster Trucks?
So you had Bigfoot.
I was all about Monster Trucks.
He was all about it. So you got Bigfoot. He's like, been the greatest one since the early 80s. And then you had Bounty Hunter come on for a long while there, and he was like the fastest one. He was awesome. And then they're also going to have Stinger and Iron O.
There you go.
This Wednesday, which, man, it's going to be cool.
Monster.
You'll ever see Bigfoot and Bounty Hunter racing each other. It'd be like a kid in the 90s again.
Yeah, Monster Truck Meltdown at Atomic Speedway. It's Wednesday night, Josh McGuire.
It's Wednesday.
This 13th is Wednesday night race, and then Party in the Pits happen Friday, July the 29th, featuring a band as well. A couple bands for you. Also pre-show DJ and opening of Kendall Conrad. So just all kinds of great things going on. Party in the Pits, that comes up Friday the 29th with a lot of great racing coming at Atomic Speedway. Monster Truck Meltdown coming up Wednesday night at Atomic Speedway. Go down, see Bigfoot and the whole gang, as they'll have the world champion Bounty Hunter there as well. And a purchase of general admission gets you in the free pit party from 5 to 7:30 at Atomic Speedway. We'll step out, take a break, come back, and we'll talk some more with Kevin as we'll wrap things up with him. And Josh McGuire, as we still got the Lucas Oil points to look at very quickly when we come back. And we'll talk about this big extravaganza coming up this Saturday night. It's the Premier Precast and Products sponsoring the limited late model extravaganza coming up this Saturday night at Portsmouth Raceway Park. Be back in a moment. This is the Winter Circle Auto Exchange Dirt Track Show on Cool Hits 105.7.
There's people who care where I'm going, and good friends who welcome me home. So get a full tank of freedom, drive the American road. And with a full tank of freedom, find your own highway, we'll take you wherever you go.
Marathon, fueling the American spirit.
The Clark's Pump and Shop Marathons of the Tri-State, supplied by the John W. Clark Oil Company. Return, refresh, refuel.
Need a new vehicle? Then see Winter Circle Auto Exchange on 13th Street in Ashland. At Winter Circle, bad credit is not a problem because they have guaranteed credit approval. Open Monday through Friday 9 to 6, Saturday 10 to 4. Call 606-325-9970 or online winnercircleautoexchange.net. Let the Winter Circle help you rebuild your credit and make a winner out of you. That's the Winter Circle Auto Exchange, 4560 13th Street, Ashland. Phone 606-325-9970.
The Dirt Track Show. Cool Hits 1057.
Welcome back out to the studios of Cool Hits 1057. That last break's a little faster. Mr. Vampire Dwayne Elliott back here at the Winter Circle Auto Exchange Dirt Track Show. Josh McGuire. And what are you doing, Josh?
There's a ceiling fan.
Gosh, he just threw a bottle of water with a trash can, and it hit
into the basketball goal.
And it hit the ceiling fan.
I mean,
oh my goodness,
it happens.
Okay, and this is the Winter Circle Auto Exchange Dirt Track Show. Dwayne missed it too, but look at the Lucas Oil points real fast. Scott Bloomquist. Guess what? Scott Bloomquist leads the points for Lucas Oil.
Imagine that.
Jonathan Davenport is second. Jared Landers, then Brandon Shepard. Tim McCready rounds out the top five. Then Lanigan is sixth. Dennis Erb Jr. seventh. And eighth is Jimmy Owens. Don O'Neill is ninth. And then Earl Pearson Jr. Steve Francis is 11th. The Kentucky Colonel there 11th. And then Colton Fleiner rounds out the top 12. Eddie Carey Jr. is 13th. Then Devin Moran. And then Randy Weaver rounds out the top 15 there for the Lucas Oil points. But we want to end the show with telling you about this Premier Precast and Products limited late model extravaganza. $2,000 to win, $12.50 for second. It pays really well all the way back, $100 to start. And it all starts off Saturday night. Gates open at 4 o'clock at Portsmouth Raceway Park. Right, Kevin?
That's correct. I mean, we're ready for this. It's our time to shine as a limited late model driver. Come out and give the crowd a good show. Get an extra 5 laps. I think we're running for 20 laps that night. And just really show folks what the limited class is all about. Just really want to thank for everybody coming out previously and all the ones that will come out this Saturday night. And thank my fans for supporting us, the family, my mom, my dad, my brother, all my folks that support me. Just really appreciate that. My wife and my son that allow me to race. So
I know you're talking about a good race, but you race every week. And I know you mentioned your family and you know, Case and we're talking about family. His mom talking about it's a family thing, and for you guys with Terry, the whole Terry family, it's a whole big race team, isn't it?
It is. It's a family affair. You know, and we're all busy. We all work. Me and my brother. You know, my dad's retired, but you know, sometimes we can get together. And you know, Evan, he's the mastermind behind all of the Terry racing. Without him, none of it would happen. But you know, it's just a family affair. We get together, spend some time together on a Saturday. You know, just and try to battle one another out. See who's the fastest. What about sponsors? I know you got to have them, and I know you probably got some people you want to thank. Well, sponsors, you know, it's basically Terry Racing is probably the biggest sponsor I have. But Premier Precast, I know my brother, he supports me. Rule King, and they're in Kansburg, they support me. I have a lot of family and friends. I got Donald, I got Danny, I got Tommy, all out there helping me keep the car on the track weekly. So. Probably my biggest support is my wife and my son. They're the ones that keeps the money flowing to buy the tires, to buy the fuel, to keep washing the racing suit. I mean, there's always something going on there. So, honey, I appreciate you, and I thank you very much. All right, thanks for being here tonight, Kevin. Filling in for brother. That's special assignment tonight. Special assignment, and he better be special assignment back on the race car because he's got a big race coming up Saturday, right? Yeah, he does. He better get ready. So, because Kevin Terry's coming. All right, there you go. Okay, nothing wrong with a little bit of family rivalry, and that's going on, and that will be going on Saturday night at Portsmouth Raceway Park. So, Josh McGuire, thank you so much for being here tonight. Well, you know, I thought that you forgot where the radio station was. I almost thought about it. But you know, important things to do here. Sit around on a Monday and talk about racing from the past weekend or two. Well, we appreciate you coming in, spending some time with us, buddy, and hope you have a good week, all right? Hope so. It's going to be a very good week. You got Monster Trucks Wednesday. Yeah. You got... I don't know who's more excited, you or Kevin. Kevin just told me he got in Bigfoot. Huh? Yes, sir. I've been in Bigfoot. And I'm uber jealous of that. Carolina Crusher, big What? Digger and all.
Did you get an Equalizer?
Uber jealous.
I was too old for Equalizer.
You was too old for Equalizer.
I'm an 80s kid.
Oh, bless their hearts. Bigfoot coming into town. They've lost it. They're all happy
What was
now.
the little white one with the skinny body on it?
Okay, overtime here. We're on 8:03 time. Josh McGuire, thank you so much for being here. And thank you, Kevin, for being here as well. I'm Dickie Tiller. Big thanks to the Vampire, Dwayne Elliott. And a big thanks to all of our sponsors. Until next Monday night, be back on here at the Winter Circle Auto Exchange Dirt Track Show.
Giveaway.
And, well, it's too late to give the giveaway. We'll give away two next Monday night, okay? So we'll give away 2 pit passes next Monday night. Sorry about that. Josh, you can't remind us when we're about 5 minutes over our quitting time. But,
sorry, buddy.
We'll do 2 next week from Portsmouth Raceway Park. Josh is sorry for not reminding us a little sooner, okay? Till next Monday night, I'm Dickie Tiller saying be careful. Thank you so much. And remember, champions do live Christian lives.
You've been listening to the Winter Circle Auto Exchange Dirt Track Show on Cool Hits 105.7 and CoolHits1057.com. Tonight's show has been brought to you by Winter Circle Auto Exchange, Atomic Speedway, Conley Trucking, Portsmouth Raceway Park, GCP Engines, Premier Precast, Clark's Pump and Chops of the Tri-State, Posky's Performance Parts, and Wagner Rental and Supply. Tune in Monday nights at 7 for the Winter Circle Auto Exchange Dirt Track Show on Cool Hits 105.7 and CoolHits1057.com.
The Cool Hits 105.7 studios are sponsored by our